Is this thing on?
He's not here today.
Oh, okay. I was just double checking. Yeah. Okay. He said he went to.
I now call this meeting of the Kansas State University Student Governing Association Student Senate to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I want to begin our Student Senate meeting taking place on Thursday, February 12th, 2026 with a land acknowledgement. We recognize that Kansas State University, as the first land-grant institution, stands on the ancestral lands of the Kaw people. Our state of Kansas is home to 4 federally recognized Native nations, the Iowa, Kickapoo, Prairie Band Potawatomi, and Sac and Fox. We must remember that the land serving as a foundation for this institution was and still is stolen land acquired by white settlers. We pledge our commitment to creating decolonized spaces at the university while advocating for the support and future success of Indigenous faculty, staff, and students at K-State. Folks, Evelyn is out sick tonight, so you have me and Anna. Woo-hoo. Speaker Pro Tem Koch will take it away with our first roll call.
All right, let's do this. Alvarez?
Here.
Barnes?
Here.
Benson? Black?
Here.
Biswell?
Here.
Brown Logan? Logan? Brown M. Logan?
Here.
Brown Wyatt?
Here.
Carey?
Here.
Dunn?
Here.
Dominguez?
Here.
Erickson? Freeman?
Here.
Gaston?
Here.
George?
Yeah.
Glasscock?
Here.
Guru Shanker?
Yeah. George is yeah.
I gotcha. Halstead?
Here.
Heller?
Here.
Hernandez? Holmes?
Here by proxy.
Holzmeister? Hoffman? Kramer?
Proxy.
Karunaratna?
Here.
Kraus? Jacobson?
Here by proxy.
Hassan Shakib?
Here.
Landwehr?
here by proxy.
Lilly?
Here.
Mickey?
Here by proxy.
Mitchell? Naughton?
Here.
Ohm?
Here.
Olangnuju?
Here.
Otto?
Here.
Pena?
Here.
Perry?
Here.
Phillips?
Here.
Palenko Castro? Pooter?
Here.
I had to, guys. It's an APD joke. Prey? Rafferty?
Here.
Richburg?
Here.
Richenberg?
Here.
Rogers?
Here.
Rudd?
Here.
Scarborough?
Here by proxy.
Shellhace?
Here.
Shirky? Okay. Shahasavari?
Here.
Solis?
Here.
Springer?
Here.
Sushanik?
Here.
Tio?
Here.
Phil?
Here.
Trump?
Here.
Zacko?
Here.
Perfect. Thanks, Anna.
All right. Well, and for proxies, we have Alvarez for Kramer, Trump for Holmes, Sustanik for Hoffman, Glasscock for Erickson, Pena for Mickey, Biswell for Halstead, Potter for Landwehr, Holzmeister for Zacko, Carey for Scarborough, Dunn for Benson, and Rogers for Jacobson. Anything else?
I'm here. That was for next week. Was also
Okay, got it.
Thank you.
I think Pray's here too.
I'm also.
Awesome. Thanks, Anna. We'll now move into our first open period. Tonight's first open period speaker is Mr. Greg Hadley from K-State Extension. He is the Assistant Vice President and Director of K-State Extension. Please make sure to close your laptops and give our guest your full attention. Please welcome Mr. Hadley.
All right, this is the first time I can say in 20 years as an extension specialist that I've ever seen somebody get serenaded for Valentine's Day. James, I just have to say you've got 2 days to kind of, at least get up to that level, if not higher. So no pressure. Wanted to talk to you about extension. How many of you are familiar with extension? All right, and in what capacity?
I was a 4-H'er.
4-H. That's kind of one that everybody knows. The green clover.
I know that my aunt does extension.
Your aunt does extension. Who's your aunt?
Yes. Distant aunt.
A distant aunt. Okay, all right. Do you know what area she works in? Coffee County?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, all right. So asking that because everybody thinks of extension as kind of, we have our 4 traditional areas. And those areas are ag and natural resources, 4-H youth development, family and consumer sciences, and also community development. For those of you that don't know us, no big deal. Get to know us though, because we have the best job in all of the university. And Dr. Rafferty, just sorry, but I'm going to play that number there. Because we get to take the university and all the knowledge, all the research, and we get to take that out into the state and work with people to improve their lives, livelihoods, and communities. And it's a great profession. So with that, just give a little bit more talk here. Let's see. All right. Elevating extension is something that is new. And we used to be, Extension as an organization was in the College of Ag. And one of the things that we did is that we saw that the problems that people were facing were kind of bigger than the College of Ag, bigger than the College of Health and Human Sciences, which is where we have other extension specialists, and larger than the College of Engineering. So for example, a while back, and it's still this way today, behavioral health on farm settings was an issue that we needed to address. Okay, that's not an ag school thing, but ag contributes to it. That's not necessarily just all health and human sciences. It's not necessarily engineering. We need the entire university to help come in and solve some of these problems. And so when we talked about elevating extension, what we did is take extension up so that we could navigate the entire university and be able to bring in knowledge from all areas to address some of these problems. Now, this is kind of extension at a glance. We have offices in each county. You'll see the purple up there. Those are counties that have come together and they operate as one unit. The white is just single counties. But take a look at those numbers. 905,000 direct contacts. So direct contacts are what we're doing here today, whether it's online or whether it's me talking to you. It means that the educator and the learner are there together. And indirect educational contacts are asynchronous. So if you pull up a K-State Extension podcast, which by the way, very interesting, the Amish dairy farmers in Kansas, based on survey results, prefer to receive their information by podcast. To be a part of the Dairy Herd Improvement Association, you have to have a cell phone. So the bishop allows them to have a cell phone. As soon as they got that, they started liking podcasts. So anyway, but that comes down to here into that 25 million indirect contacts, providing education in an asynchronous way. And so that's a lot of virtual contacts, and anytime there's an educational post put up and people click on it, that's where it's at. But you got to remember, what's our population here? 3 million, right around 3 million. And so we get used a lot. Could you forward it for me, please? I know, but it doesn't like me that much. Oh. Okay. This is kind of the stuff that we're doing. You can look up there and see it's the Ogallala Summit. And so, as we know, the Ogallala, it is receding, it's not recharging. There are new restrictions coming out. We still have to have that area productive. And so this was a meeting that my team of extension facilitators, so they go out, they work with communities, they work with organizations to talk about issues and kind of start thinking about solutions to problems. Also at these things would be kind of our water specialists, our irrigation specialists, our crop specialists to provide information that way. All right. Rural health care is another huge issue that we're facing, as I said earlier. Rural hospitals, 33 right now are on the brink of having to close, and incredible issues. And you think about that, but you also don't think about what that impacts. One city has a company, and that company insists on two things: a really good functional local airport and a hospital with good ER services. So if that town loses that, that company is gone. So you're not only losing your hospital, you're losing your main economic base in that town. And so we've been working with hospitals, doing things like strategic planning. The other thing too is you're all too young and probably haven't navigated the healthcare system. Dr. Rafferty, I know, knows it quite well. He and I both have PhDs. We should be able to navigate it. Let me tell you, it is difficult. And another thing that we're doing with rural healthcare is that we were the first to start community health workers and house them in extension with the goal of helping people locally understand what their options are and move that on and help them. We have also here recently taken on, we are part of the Rural Health Transformation Program. We've got a $24 million grant to do a few things. One is to provide more community health workers throughout the state. And two is to help develop a food as medicine industry and also provide the dietitians needed to support that industry. And so that's going on over the next 5 years, which is really, really exciting. It's exciting to be able to bring in 100 new jobs. So those of you that are seniors in healthcare, dietetics, or also we have 4 ag specialist positions that we're bringing on to help producers provide for food as medicine work, be looking at us for some assistance there. So that is kind of extension in a nutshell. The big thing is, if you like working locally and you like helping people in local communities, on local farms, local businesses, improve their lot in life, extension could be a great career for you. And only K-State has extension in Kansas. So that's something that we can be proud of, and you can be proud of our 606 employees on the campuses and throughout the state. So that is 10 minutes and 39 seconds. However, warning the young man about he really has to up his game over the next 2 days took the 39 seconds.
All right, folks, are there any questions? Yep, Senator Springer.
Yeah, I've kind of heard some stuff about how the extension is trying to split ways with K-State. Isn't that right?
No. You can't split ways with K-State. The land grant university is where extension is housed. Now, what it may be is the fact that we came out of the College of Ag. However, we do not plan on reducing the number of ag specialists. We're not doing anything to reduce the number of ag agents. We're mandated to do work in agriculture, 4-H, family and consumer sciences, and community development. So I've heard that too, and it's just a take on what we're doing. Very good question.
Senator Dunn.
So our county has been encouraged to district and has, and then it was in the eyes to state budget and resources, but in fact our taxes have gone up. And how do you continue to support and grow these programs without continuing to increase budgets for local extension?
So for the way that we do that is kind of bringing in that $24 million federal grant and bringing in dollars to that. The other thing too to remember, it's cooperative extension. And so just like any kind of cooperative business, there are different players in it. And so local is about 23 million. The state is kind of at that same level. We throw in about $17 million of grants, and then the federal government gives us a whopping $6 million. So that we're very pleased with, but it's kind of not in balance with the others. But it's a good question. Yeah, tax dollars sometimes go up. So what some of our districts do is it's based on the mill levy, and there's also sometimes when new extensions come on, they put limits on how fast that can go up. But you're right, it's, wages keep going up, and so we have to keep on increasing our budgetary sources. Our main emphasis has been primarily looking at external sources.
Any other questions? Yes, Dr. Rafferty.
Sorry, I never ask questions, but with the grant that you got, I understand that it's to help support extension outside of Kansas State. Do you ever fund researchers at K-State, particularly with your food for medicine approach?
We're looking at that. So we've set up the Institute for Health and Community Wellness. It's probably not the exact title of that. And what that is supposed to do is to bring in dollars or bring in external dollars and to help bring in the rest of campus that is not extension and figuring out ways that we can work together. So,
I know with me being part of the center, I have about 4 professors that I'd probably love to be connected to.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going to happen. So my thing will be focusing on the actual grant program, but the Institute wants to link up all of our resources that we have as food as medicine.
Time for questions has expired.
All right, thank you, Dr. Adley. All right, folks, are there any further first open period speakers? Oh, thank you. All right, seeing none. We're going to approval of the minutes. The minutes were distributed on Tuesday along with the agenda and the legislation tracking information. Is there a motion to approve the minutes? Senator Brown.
I move to approve the minutes unanimously.
Second.
Perfect. Been seconded. Awesome. I'll move into announcements. Speaker office hours will be held on Fridays from 1 to 2 p.m., and Speaker Pro Tempore office hours will be held from Tuesday, Thursday from 12 to 1 p.m. Swing by. Proxies, if you're going to be absent from a Student Senate meeting, please fill out the link, even if you aren't sure if your absence will be excused. If you will be physically absent from Student Senate but would like to still attend via Zoom, please fill out the Student Senate Zoom request form. Speaker Edgar will review requests based on a Student Senate attendance policy. The link is there. I want to give props to someone in the Student Senate. Fill out the Senate shout-out form, and Speaker Pro Tem Lee or Koch will read them at the end of our meeting. Fill out the shout-outs on the link. SGA elections are coming up, and now is the time to step up or encourage someone who should. The deadline to file for positions, Student Senator, Collegiate Media Advisory Group, all that, is Tuesday, February 17th, 2026 at 11:59 p.m., so this Tuesday. Voting will take place Tuesday, February 24th through Wednesday, February 25th. Please consider running, and be sure to spread the word to friends and classmates. Learn more and get involved here. To streamline communication to the communications agency, please fill out the social media request form, which is linked there. And don't miss a chance to celebrate this year's wins, the people who made them happen, and a night of great food and even better company. RSVP for the annual SGA banquet, which the link is in the email. And our first SGA member of the week is Abby Crum, member at large for the Student Allocations Committee. She took the initiative to write legislation for SAC, which shows leadership and dedication to the Senate body. We appreciate your hard work and engagement with student allocations. Our second SGA member of the week is Ethan Carey. We are recognizing him for his incredible growth of confidence, especially on the SSF committee. You have stepped up and engaged in meaningful ways, and we are proud of the amazing growth you've shown this term. So congratulations to Abby and Ethan. All right, we will go ahead and move into, I guess, are there any committee chairs that would like to give a report? Fire. Are there any directors that would like to give a report? Cool. We will now move into approval allocations. Entertain a motion to approve the allocations. Senator Biswell.
I move to approve the allocations unanimously.
Second. All right, it's moved and seconded. Cool. The allocations stand approved. See that. Cool. We will now move into final action. Final action on Bill 54. Is there a motion? No. So Senator Black.
I move to refer Bill 54 back to the Student Allocations Committee unanimously.
Seconded. All right, it will be so moved. Introduction of allocations. Entertain a motion. Senator Pena.
I move to consider Bill 69.
And it's moved seconded.
You could just consider all of them at once. Oh, I move to consider all of them at once.
Okay. It's been moved and seconded. Will the author of the bill please come up?
There it is. Alrighty. Guys, it's only 7:25, and we're already in introduction. Isn't that fantastic? That is just great. I cannot find... We moved through all of this. Okay. Kappa Kappa Psi. They're hosting Dr. Kelly Trace, which is the niece of Dr. Trace. Very cool. She's going to give a whole lecture. It's, I don't know, music people. You guys will have fun. Yes, yes, yes. They requested $3,500, and we recommended $3,500. Questions?
All right. Thanks, Alondra. You also Bill 70?
I was going to say, about.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. Also, this is for Lunar New Year. Lunar New Year, big event happens up in the Union. They usually do like a courtyard thing with like food and crafts and all these fun activities, and then they do performances in Forum Hall. They'll have a couple of dance crews from KU. They've got a couple coming in from Wichita. They've got a group from two of our K-State groups that will be participating in this as well. They requested $9,668. We gave them $9,292. Any questions?
Okay, seeing none. Thanks, Alondra.
Yep.
We will now move into introduction of legislation. The first bill is Bill 252671, update to the Sustainability Director duties in the KSU SJ bylaws. Is there a motion to consider the bill? Senator Rudd.
I move to consider Bill 71.
Perfect. And seconded. Will the author of the bill please come forward? Welcome back, Director Carton.
I won't talk as much tonight, thank goodness. Bill 252671, update to the Sustainability Director duties and the KSU SGA bylaws. Authors Benjamin Carton, sponsors Brady Kappelman, Zoe Puden, Stellini Hundley, and Evelyn Ediger. Whereas the Kansas State University Student Governing Association should continue to update its governing documents to meet current day needs of students, whereas the duties of the Sustainability Director have not been updated to meet the current demands for sustainability at Kansas State University, whereas said duties have become obsolete, unsustainable, and does not reflect the capabilities of the Director, and whereas updating the duties of the Sustainability Director will more accurately reflect what can be done in this role to support sustainable initiatives at KSU. Be it enacted that Section 1, Article 3, Section 1, Subsection G of the KSU SGA bylaws be amended as follows. The Sustainability Director who shall represent the interests and concerns of students regarding sustainability. Cutting serve as KSU SGA liaison to the K-State Director of Sustainability, and Cutting serve on Campus Recycling Advisory Committee, and add voice student concerns about sustainability topics to the student body president and vice president. 2, research and coordinate programs, projects, and or strategies that work to promote sustainability efforts in air, water, soil, biodiversity, energy, infrastructure, and campus resilience. 3, serve as a member on the KSU Parking Services Council of Parking Operations. 4, serve as KSU SGA liaison to KSU facilities. And 5, represent KSU SGA at the Students for Environmental Action's Earth Day celebration. Section 2, this legislation shall take effect upon passage by the Student Senate and signature of the student body president.
Perfect. Are there any questions or corrections for the author? Senator Brown.
I have a question about the third part in Section 1, the service member on the KSU parking services. So is that like historically your role has done that, and so it should be in the bylaws or whatever this is, or is it you specifically have done that and feel like it's a good thing to do? We're going to make that be precedent.
It is something that historically has not been done, and I have helped try to open the door and getting student voices on Parking Council, and I think this role would be one of the best opportunities to represent SG on it. One of the biggest things of why it's not serving as a liaison, it still keeps it open for people in Senate, keeps people interested in executive and judicial to actually participate in the Parking Services Council. So does that help answer that question? Okay.
Any other questions? Yeah, oh, yes, Phil.
Director Carton, could you clarify, so I see that, lines 1 and 2 are crossed out. Can you clarify whether those are even operational? And then the follow-up to that is, can you explain why specifically you recommend that the Sustainability Director be the director in lines 3 and 4 to interact with certain administrative institutions on campus?
Thank you, Chair Shirky. To explain real quick of cutting of 1 and 2, they don't exist. And they haven't existed for 5 to 6 years by now. The exact years I'm unsure, but I know that they just don't flat exist. To answer that second part of the question, is with sustainability, I kind of took it in the sense of trying to make parking at K-State sustainable as possible for students, because parking does kind of build on strategic planning. It can build on campus planning and all of that. And with sustainability is just kind of that planning of the future, making sure that it works for future generations at Kansas State University. And again, kind of to the previous question of me, this position serving on the board, again, not being the liaison, I know that other cabinet directors have partnered with me to participate in the Parking Services Council, as I know you have as well. But yeah, just kind of building on that strategic planning of the future and sustainability of parking at K-State.
Perfect, thanks. Any other questions or corrections? Nothing? Okay, cool, awesome. Thank you, Dr. Carton. Well, how about that? We'll now move into the second open period. Are there any second open period speakers? Senator Solis.
Hi, I'll keep it really brief. Anna, did you? Okay, sorry. So I'm holding a protest tomorrow, but it is centered on community care. And I just want to make the stance very clear that Manhattan stands with immigrants and our immigrant community. There are a lot of people the past couple weeks who have been pretty scared with a lot of things going on. And so the purpose of this is to show visibility that there are a lot of people in K-State and in the community who are going to be standing up for them, and that is pretty much it. We are partnering with Indivisible, and I think one of the YDSA speakers is coming as well. It'll be fun. It's a march, so you know we get to do a little walk, hot girl walk. Everyone loves that, so that's it.
Are there any questions for Senator Solis? Sina, thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any other second open period speakers for tonight? No? Okay, seeing none, we'll move into Senate shoutouts. Anna will take it away.
All right, we are at 22, so let's do this. All right, shout out to Speaker Pro Tem Koch. Shout out to Speaker Lee. Guys, Lee is spelled with one E.
Yikes.
Shout out to Philip being up since 5 a.m. his time. Shout out to Andrew's weak gavel. Shout out to getting out of here before 8 o'clock. Shout out to this meet.
You can read out. You read
Shout out to this meeting getting done quicker than my last situationship. Shout out to my tuba Valentine. Shout out Anna, I see you, Pookie. Shout out to Max for not knowing his aunt's name. Shout out to What Are You Doing on Saturday Morning? #Go4H. Shout out to speedrunning shoutouts so that there are more than 20 by the end of the night. How many SGA members does it take to fix a YouTube live stream? Shout out to parliamentarian Kaylin. Shout out being at the last bill by only 30 minutes in. Nothing on the agenda reminds me of dates with my ex. I don't know who wrote that, but sorry. Shout out to a quick Senate. It's only been 30 minutes. I had plans to finish my homework in here. Sad face. Shout out to speedrunning Senate. Let's keep it up, ladies. Can you read that one? Shout out to the short meeting. It reminds me of the last man I talked to. Shout out to Ben wearing pink for V-Day. And that's it.
Whoa, that was not it.
No, I had like 3 more.
I don't know. I'll read it since.
Okay.
Shout out to how short this meeting is, but it's still longer than my ex's did. So it's a quote for someone else, not me. So and shout out to I knew the system was broken when I saw Speaker Andrew Lee. I know what a shame is this. But yeah, those are all the Senate shout-outs. So yeah, Ethan, I don't know. There's nothing in here for me.
I said one about clavicular getting frame mocked at ASU.
Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. Yeah, clavicular getting frame mocked by an ASU frat leader. You guys saw that on Twitter.
I had one more edge joke.
It's okay. Okay. For reference of legislation, Bill 69 will be referred to SAC. Bill 70 will also be referred to SAC. Bill 71 will be referred to the Senate Executive Committee. With that, we will move into our second roll call.
All right. Alvarez.
Here.
Barnes.
Here.
Benson.
Here.
Black.
Here.
Bisbal.
Here.
Brown Logan.
Here.
Brown M. Logan.
Here.
Brown Wyatt.
Here.
Carey.
Here.
Dunn.
Here.
Dominguez.
Here.
Erickson. Freeman.
Here.
Gaston. George.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Glasscock.
Here.
Guru Shanker.
Here.
Halstead.
Here.
Heller.
Here.
Hernandez. Holmes. Holzmeister. Hoffman. Kramer. Karunaratne.
Here.
Kraus.
Here.
Jacobson. Hassan Shakib.
Here.
Landwehr. Lilly.
Here.
Mickey. Mitchell. Naughton.
Here.
Ohm.
Here.
Olanuju.
Here.
Otto.
Here.
Pena.
Here.
Perry.
Here.
Phillips.
Here.
Palenko Castro. Pooter.
Here.
Prey.
Here.
Rafferty.
Here.
Richburg.
Here.
Richenberg.
Here.
Rogers.
Here.
Rudd.
Here.
Scarborough.
Here by proxy.
Shellhace.
Here.
Shirky.
Yeah, he's in here.
Shah Savari.
Here.
Solis.
Here.
Springer.
Here.
Sushanik.
Here.
Tio.
Here.
Phil. Oh gosh, I lost it. Oh my gosh. Trump.
Here.
Sacco.
Here.
Okay, well, awesome. Anyone got missed? Senator Rudd? Oh, entertain a motion to adjourn. Senator Rudd.
I move to adjourn until Thursday, February 19th.
Second.
Okay. We are adjourned.
Don't worry, you haven't missed anything because. Not yet, still working. So, and even if not, it'll have to be really easy. No stress. This will be the lowest thing. This will be the sponge.